Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? No way. Are you kidding me? Almost out of it. Are you kidding me?
Run, don't fight.
What?
Head left towards the curb.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll die. Watch out, more Eclipse.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Ow. So fucking goddamn annoying.
If I could toss this focus and be rid of your son, this I would.
So this first video was pretty huge. It got 2 million views in the past 2 weeks. And it's footage from this park in England. And I guess this guy's dog, Fenton, is getting out of control.
Fenton! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus Christ! Fenton!
I love Fenton. Fenton is like the anti-Lassie. He's just causing shenanigans wherever he goes. If Fenton had his own show like Lassie, it'd probably be really entertaining. He's Fenton. Everyone knows it's Fenton. He's Fenton. The deer had to die. Now, one of my favorite things about this video is the escalation in the owner's voice when he calls out Fenton.
Fenton! Oh, Jesus Christ! Fenton!
Now, here at Equals 3, we were lucky enough to get Fenton here in the studio for an interview. Fenton. So, it looks like Fenton is busy and unavailable for comment. In there. You meet a nice girl, you're chatting her up, you're having a good time, and then she says that one word that you don't want to hear. Boyfriend.
Thank you so much. You're such a gentleman.
Well, it has been said that I'm a gentleman, but never a gentleman.
I've got to get Snuffy back to my boyfriend and then...
So this video is actually a few years old, and it's from a hilarious sketch program on the BBC called Snuffbox. Great title. And for some reason, people are always saying that British people are cowards. Oh, but not this guy.
I've got to get Snuffy back to my boyfriend and then...
And man, how come British people can say whatever they want and it still comes out classy? I mean, they call their cigarettes fags, and it sounds cool as hell.
The third Godfather is the finest film of the entire series.
Okay, yeah, you know, when you say it with that accent, I kind of believe you.
In some circumstances, slavery is perfectly acceptable.
All right, yeah, I make it sound so posh.
I do say the deer simply had to die.
Nice try, Fenton.
Everyone knows it's Fenton!
Now, the Snuffbox guys have some great videos. They do a series of clips like this where the dude hits on a girl and she's always got a boyfriend.
It's like what my boyfriend was saying the other day. It's only a few streets away. I'm moving in with my boyfriend. Yes. And if you could hand this one to my boyfriend.
You.
Man, that really upsets me. That crap always happens to me. Hey, what up, girl? I have a boyfriend. Phew, I may have overreacted there. Anyway, go show Snuffbox some love. Go put some loving on Snuffbox. That doesn't sound right, does it? So our last review is actually a channel, and now this channel specializes in how-to videos, which I don't think we've ever reviewed. So one particular video from this how-to channel is especially informative. It's called How to Drop a Sock on the Floor. That's it. No, seriously, that's the entire video. 3 seconds. No, don't be concerned. This guy made a whole series of how-to videos. All right, here's one. How to take a shoe out of another shoe. How to put a water bottle on a hard drive. How to open a door with a toaster. I was so impressed with these videos, I thought I would make you guys a tutorial on how to talk to women. Hello. So there you go, how to talk to girls. So one last video I want to show you, and it's really important, how to get 100 billion views on YouTube. So here it is. Genius, right? Whoa, wait, I'm getting something. We may be able to get a statement. Inspector, are you trying to give us a statement? And he's still busy. So let's move on to the comment question of the day.
Any part of this motherfucker.
Bam. What are you looking at? So, what are you looking at? This is your favorite spot in the comment section. We're on Facebook, Twitter, thanks for watching today's episode of Equals 3. I'm Ray William Johnson, and I'm So tell me, guys, if you had a kid, what would you name it? Hello.
Hi. That was really upsetting. One sound guy layoff. Eric would stop coughing.
Mike's hand, by the way, looks like he's cold.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's Benton. Everyone.
Yes. He's Benton! He's Benton! God damn it. He's Benton! Yes!
Everybody really weird.
We are.
Like this video! Oh, that's
Hey, we're Root, and we can save you up to 52% off your car insurance rates. Download the app and take Root for a ride today.
Women, you don't get creepy. You get hornier as you get older. It's weird. You want to do all your sexing between the ages of 30 and 50. That's when you want it. But here's how sad things are. The value of vagina is only good from 18 to 29.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies
Pussy
beneath.
get old like bread, not like wine.
We live much faster.
I don't want the waiter to bring me a vintage glass of twat. You know, like, would you like a 52 stinky vagina? Region, you be like, ugh, then you ain't got a better year than that. You ain't got a 89 down there. Give me an 89. I don't care what it is. Water, just 89. I'm not saying you're not sexy if you 40 whatever. You're beautiful, whatever. I'm just saying 20 is just 20. 20. Who's 20 down there? How old are you? Older than 20? I hear it in your voice. You sound like you chew cigarettes. She's just like, as cute as you are, you can hear it. I'm older than 20. Because women who are not 20, did you see what happened? She raised her hand fast. 20! Yay! Older than 20. 20 years. I bet your pussy tastes like coke. Oh, are you just staring at me like you don't have any? Before you actually go and get all quiet and kiss me like I'm some asshole about this, keep in mind, I'm just telling you the parts that I do. We don't know the reason for that. The reason we had abortion was it wasn't frivolous. We didn't have an abortion because we weren't ready to take care of a child, we're irresponsible, or because we're not financially capable of taking. The reason we had it is questions because I really wanted to see what it felt like to kill a baby. I just didn't want you to judge.
Safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentage of these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a
Now
woman.
we get to see how the technical focus mapping is entirely successful. Success.
For those
Welcome
of
to
you
the
hissing
city
at
of
that
New
joke,
York.
it should be noted that
I'll
that
check back
joke was
with
written
you.
by a woman. So, now you don't know what they're all doing.
I think these disappointments
Travis Kid, we don't hire women.
1991, after we bankrupted the Soviet Union and you know it broke up, basically we experienced the greatest amount of growth any nation's ever experienced in the history of the world. Why? Because white, black, and brown were finally working together.
of the sun
And all that changed on that Tuesday morning in 2001 when Eric flew airplanes in race. We had white, black, and brown versus the country.
and whose light is law.
And that's where we're at now, okay? The Muslim is gonna get you. The Muslim is gonna get you. The Muslim is gonna get you tonight. Allah.
By the will of Radiant Edelman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uti. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
Sons of bitches that show up right behind you with a big ass turd beard, genie bottle in one hand, magic carpet in the other, dynamite belt. Last thing you'll smell is couscous, camel hump, and diesel fuel. Boom! Then he blows you up. Because the Muslim is gonna get you. The Muslim is gonna get you. The Muslim is gonna get you tonight. Allah.
99% of women kiss with their eyes closed, which is why it's so difficult to identify a rapist. Let's have a little time out there and discuss the rules of the game.
You know, another thing.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Why do we, this country, why do we allow
They
so
want
many
us to see this, boy.
innocent
It
kids to be
makes
shot
quite
to
an
death?
impression.
Why do we allow that as a country?
This is insane.
You know, why do, well, not us, God. Why does God, we have no control of the situation at all, it's all in God's hands. Why does God allow so many of our innocent kids to be shot to death? And, you know, I mean, I know he has mysterious ways, y'all, but what is he thinking? What are you thinking, God? Taking on, I'm not questioning you, because I know you have your mysterious ways, and you are omnipotent, and I know all wise, but it just seems like you're taking an awful lot of our children. What is the thinking behind it? wow!
It's very important that you hear him about the
That's something that a lot of people ask. You know, why is God
but this humble
allowing so many of our innocent kids to be shot to death? And
before you descend to the
I
depths,
have a possible
you
answer,
should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
and you're not
No
going to like it.
If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tell
But
you
maybe God is allowing so many of our kids to be shot to death so that they can go to heaven, where they then service the ISIS terrorists and suicide bombers as part of the 72 virgins they're rewarded with.
Father, sitting at home, just reading the newspaper. His little girl comes running in. She's only 6. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. You've been playing? Yeah. In the park? Yeah. With your friends? Well, until the man came along. Till the man came along? Yeah, a man came along, and he asked my friends to leave, so it was just me and him. Darling, come on, go.
I've spent a lifetime
Whatever
trying to
happened,
uncover the secrets of this
none of it was your fault, okay, darling? None of it was your fault. But tell Daddy every detail. What happened?
Such marvels only to fall
He took me behind a tree so now I could see what you were doing. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened? He took my dress off. Oh, God.
I had walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
He took his thing out. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened?
Marched out of
Nothing, that was it. Oh, well, make something up.
I would love to be gay. I'll tell you why, because I'm a man's man. I like men. Men like me. We like each other. I hate women. Women hate me. We hate each other. The only reason I couldn't be gay is because I could never fuck a man. Because I could never fuck something that I respect.
Okay. Why can't a soldier look wistfully across the ocean? Why can't a soldier look wistfully across the ocean? Because there's no gaze in the military.
Primary access
That's right. Yeah, eat that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you call a lesbian who drives in a Ford Windstar full of penises? I have no idea. What do you call that? A Dick Van Dyke. Oh, no, that's no good. That's no good. So no, you're gonna hate this. Okay. And this was just, this isn't even like a groan, this is just like, oh my God, that's bad. Yeah, all right. I'm glad you're saying this ahead of time. Okay. What do you call a dog that doesn't lick his balls? What do you call a dog that doesn't lick his balls? Yeah. A dachshund. See? Yeah! Balls. What do you call a dog that doesn't lick his balls? Yeah. A dachshund. See? You don't know anything about pain. You don't know anything about pain. Until you've seen your own baby drowned in a tub. And you definitely don't know anything about how to wash a baby.
A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
I could not be happier with your reaction. A lot of times, crowds not as sophisticated as yourselves will get upset at that joke even though it's perfect.
I am General Harris, Chairman of the
I did a
Joint
show
Chiefs of
recently where people
Staff
got
of the
really
United
offended.
States of
Cut me
America.
out
I'm
and
sure
said,
you've
listen,
heard the
Anthony,
rumors.
you know,
The
you were
Zero
great.
Dawn is a top-secret
But
super weapons program.
I just want to tell you, I've
Technological
lost
miracle
two
that will
babies.
save us from the
I
Pharaoh
don't appreciate
plague.
that joke you told
If
on stage.
Operation Enduring Victory
I said, oh
could
my
hold
God,
off the
ma'am, I'm really
robots'
sorry.
money,
If I had
the
known,
reason I'm sure
I
you've
would have
heard
told
the
it
rumors
twice.
is that I'm
Thanks
the
a
one
lot.
instructor.
Have a good night.
They are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already nothing could stop the Pharaoh plague.
Yes. What is up, guys? A lot of you viewed the Ben Shapiro video from yesterday, and I really enjoyed it, so I'll leave a link to that video on the screen.
Will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more.
The second principle man makes a left.
If we had the deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months.
So correctness.
Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle.
Because whether you are guilty or whether you are
Why?
innocent is irrelevant. If you're a member of a
One reason.
then you must pay the price for something
to
that
buy time for
But
you
social justice
and
suggests
the work you
that,
will do
I,
here.
as a supposedly
Zero
white
day.
man, the Jews became white
The
people.
day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness.
5% of white Americans alive today have ancestors who ever held slaves. Then every white person in America, though, has to pay because of group justice. How is that just? It's not. But it's group justice. It's social justice. And valuing the collective,
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
Individuals is how you get to the point where murder
But
in
it
the name of
was.
the collective is okay.
Somehow
All you have to do
Somehow
is to see
Elizabeth
this.
saved us.
Just compare the American
I've gotta
Revolution,
keep
which was
looking.
about individualism,
Find out how
the
she
French
did it.
Revolution, which was about collectivism. At the American Revolution, John Adams wrote in the Declaration of Rights for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, he specifically wrote about all men being born free and equal with certain inalienable rights. It mirrors the Declaration of Independence in the United States. If you look at
Castries. They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it! What is this place?
And one random topic, okay? So when the turn it is, they have to do an impression of that celebrity talking about that topic until we hear this count. There you go. Okay. You're up first. Oh, that's the impression. Okay, all right, here we go. Liam Neeson talking about
the word of...
Talking about
We're too close to let tribal crypto stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Particular set of channels. If you'd like to purchase these channels, I'll come to your house and install your cable. And that will be the end of it. If you don't, I will find you.
CD-02 intact. Initiating playback.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
You could go back and find panels from Q&A autograph sessions from 10 years ago, 12, 15 years ago. And I'm doing the same thing. In my mind, it's a way of saying thank you and expressing praise and appreciation.
By a machine.
And warmth and support.
A machine of
For a lot
creation.
of people that could use it.
Elizabeth,
You know what I'm talking about.
did this
I say that.
for life.
But here's what I learned.
Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot?
Just because 1,000 people
Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo,
I got really lazy.
the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are.
And I got used to
Maybe the answers lie ahead.
being the same person all the time, and I was insensitive to the fact that there could be people out there who don't want that. And it has never, ever been my intention to offend or hurt anyone. Welcome. It has never been my intention or desire to offend anyone. And I would like to think that the tens of thousands of people that I've met over the years know that. But there are people who don't want that kind of interaction.
Intruder! Get her!
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
I mean, honestly.
Here we go.
We're just young humans trying to do our
There's a part
best, you know what I mean? We're just trying to
Maybe
get
there's
along
a
in the
storage
world.
area nearby.
And we stumble and we fall.
Hey,
right?
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
I am a work in progress. Just like you. And I have made some mistakes that I regret. I have never meant to harm anybody. All of my gestures of hugging somebody for photos or kissing somebody on the forehead, you know, or the cheek is, in my mind at the moment was a sign of appreciation and kindness and warmth. But it was wrong. It was really wrong of me to assume. So I am profoundly sorry to anyone out there that that was never my intention. Somebody sent me something I wanted to share with you. No one can go back and make a brand new start. Anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Now, I hope that I can have the opportunity to make amends to people that I've offended. That has never been my intention or desire, but I recognize that I need to be sensitive. There are a lot of different people in this room, am I right?
lots of different people. All of you have your own histories, your own heartaches, your own failures, flaws, your own strengths, and skills, and we're all different. And I made the mistake of imitating the broad brush. Does that make sense? And I hope so. And I would like to ask anyone out there that I may have offended to accept my sincere apology and know that I have learned from my reflection during this time. I have learned that I need to alter the way I engage with you. And it's difficult sometimes, you guys, because when 100 people come up and ask for a hug, you start to
I should check the door nearby.
and it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? But you get lazy.
Hey, I'm done.
I am certainly not, not perfect by any means. I've been very blessed to have a career in this field and to do a lot of great shows, and I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful for that. But I'm just a dumb guy like you, just trying my best, and trying my best. And so I want to apologize if there's anyone in here, I don't know, if there's anyone in here that ever had an uncomfortable moment.
I'll take this.
At my expense. I am so sorry. That it was never my intention. Do you hear me? I want to make sure I'm
This'll come in handy.
Now I have to just say this because I don't want any of this to be negative. But any kind of claims of assault or maybe we'll use those words, molestation, or abuse, and my heart hurts for the people that actually have been.
Looks intact.
And my heart hurts for anyone who feels that. I am mortified to think that I would have made somebody feel that way. And in our current setting, you have to be more careful, right? And I'm just a dumb old man. I've been doing this so long, and like I said, when you get affirmation from so many people, you start to believe it. Does that make sense? When 500 people walk up and tell you how much they love you, get that door open. You start to believe that crap, and then you start to assume, well, she liked me, and they all like me, so she probably likes me too. No, maybe not, right? Or she's different. She deserves the respect of having her own, right? Of having her own space and her own opinions, and she may be different, and that's where I really messed up.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Sorry. I was given it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Don't leave this here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brown Big
Let none escape the shadow.
Chill. Sit. Jinx. Calm down. Nice. Sit. Come on, guys. Jinx. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, well, you look scared as shit. I'm not gonna trip, I promise, sir. I promise.
Or not.
Here in Las Vegas, we're having a great time. I was trying to gamble a little bit around the hotel, and I sit down on a slot machine, and I got the shit knocked out of me by an old lady. And swear to God, I'm like this scenario to roll up on her scooter. Get out of my
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Pretty serious, those old people, Jack.
Hello, I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function I will use to make lots and lots of
Okay,
work.
what's fine around Vegas? Okay, you know, I play blackjack. That's my game. I like blackjack. Anybody else? Blackjack? I lost these Asian dealers here. They fucking kicked my ass. Fuck you, Asians, okay? Nothing makes me racist faster than losing money, okay? I'll be a racist son of a bitch. I don't care. I tell you, hey, what are you? What are you so I can hit you better? Alright? I know you're one of them kneeses. Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
They're so fast, man! They deal so fast! You know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen it! Jesus, they're so fast! I lost $300 and I didn't even know I was playing.
Bad
I was sitting on the far side of the blackjack table, and the chairs were kind of bunched up, so I was moving one chair out of the way, and I was getting another chair situated, so it would be the fat guy on two chairs. Just, my fans would take pictures of it and send it to my website and bust my balls, okay? I'm not gonna do that. So, I'm on one chair, okay? One chair. And I'm getting it situated, and I'm trying not to fall, okay? And I've got my hand on the table, all right? And I've got my chips in my hand, and you lose. What? How did I lose? I have my fingers on my chips. It's like checkers, right? You can't lose your fingers on it, right?
Look around. See if anything is left.
We're at the beautiful South Point Hotel, and I like that it's off the strip. Okay, and the reason I really like that it's off the strip is because you don't have that temptation of walking.
Safe protocol.
You know what I mean?
The ultimate killer.
Oh my God, my wife and I and our kids.
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the? What? Just bum crazy, ain't it? No, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tax smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. And what are you gonna do?
It's a soundtrack it's set
Release
to,
phase
right?
1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started?
Stay right the hell here. That'd be awesome.
What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operation.
No, it's just right there. I saw it out of my hotel. It's just right
You get the
there.
idea.
It took us 7 hours to get out of LA.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Walked for 7 hours. My pinky toe's burning.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Rochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species.
Maybe can't just stay here. We'll
Under
use
my
these
watch,
hooker
our
magazines
activities
and
and
fix them and
initiatives
pass it
will
out to
comply with the 2034 colonial revisions and the 2048 rally accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of
Something's been
present
bugging me is I've
circumstances.
seen a lot around here, and it's
As one
the
of the authors of the
real
Accords, it is
the
far
hipster
from
movement
trivial
where young
to
dudes
me.
are getting all hipstered
The
out.
practical
You
challenges
don't know what this
before
is,
us
okay?
are
You've seen them.
staggering in
The
scope
douchebaggy
and
dudes,
complexity,
okay?
but not insurmountable.
Right? That are wearing
Global
pants that are
collation
way
and
too
provisional
tight.
storage of zygotes,
Way
perfection
too
of
tight.
exogenic technologies, design and
Alright? Just a
perfection
little
of
hint, young
services,
man.
to
Start
provide
buying pants in the
nurture
men's
and
section. Okay,
inculcation
try
during
that out
early
first.
child development.
I'm just saying,
All
maybe
of
it's
these
me, maybe
program
I'm old
components
fashioned. You
must
shouldn't be
and
able to
will
tell a dude's
proceed
got
in
camel toe
tandem.
from the back.
To say nothing of the breakneck construction of global facilities at sites around the world.
Hey, bro, I saw your nuts. Yeah. From behind.
Si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
I know, it's stupid. Yeah. And there's always some dude in tight pants mad at me. Fuck you, fat guy. I look good. Alright, don't listen to me. I hope you get a yeast infection. How you like that? I hope you get a yeast infection. Yeah. I hope your mangina's itching and burning. Went to respawner. They get all worked up. What I don't care for, what I really don't like, is that they're wearing these big dumb hoop earrings. You know, where they got a hockey puck in their ear. Does that bother anybody but me? It's so gross.
Dude.
Stupid hockey puck in your ear. Fucking gross me out.
Fire here, I'll fucking put you on the goddamn charger, you stupid fucking cunt bitch. I hate how I have no fucking charger that works. It's really pissing me the fuck off. So goddamn stupid. It's funny how I'm trying to, it happens when I'm trying to fucking do this shit. I haven't fucking called off so god in a while. I don't fucking remember my shit. It's pissing me the fuck off. I jump through hoops just to fucking do this shit. It's almost fucking not worth it. Come on, you goddamn bitch. Getting fucking angry.
Can't carry more. Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be found inside such vessels. All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Us would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Cambric forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress.
I'm
fine. I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environment. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you,
Bro. I'm so fucking mad.
No space. The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I fail. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.